But for right now, they still got their noses up. They are still uneducated, and sadly, there is still a bias against our community and medical patients.
The cucumber accents the water in such a way that...
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Short and Stoned here, but if you're new, you can call me Kelly. I'm a canna advocate, medical patient, and retired solventless foods entrepreneur. And on today's episode, we have quite literally the most important episode I've put out there. It is the 411 on the unilateral decision to ban all hemp products in the next year. If you're a business owner, an advocate, a medical patient, a consumer, please stay tuned till the end. I'll have some final words wrapping up about what you can do to protect our community. All right, y'all. So I'm making this lovely here video on November 18th. About 4 days ago, the government decided that in order for it to reopen, those sneaky little sneaks done slipped in there that they will be banning a whole industry. A little unfair, a little sneaky sneak. I see what they did there. But I raise you a whole angry community of dedicated people to this plant. I know I'm not the only ones up in arms about this because this is a $30 billion industry. I'm not talking 3 mil. I'm not talking 30 mil. I'm not talking 3 bill. Honey, I am talking $30 billion in American revenue. And they just want to poof that away? Okay. Furthermore, there are 500,000 people whose sole employment and income is from this industry. So not only are they planning to take away $30 billion of a whole industry, they want to take away 500,000 jobs. Where are those people going to go? Sorry, let's get into the factual part of this video and enough of me ranting. I'm sorry, you know me. I am a passionate person. I will always lead heart first, but let's get into the facts. Sorry if I scared you, firing on all cylinders, but I'm very fired up about this topic at hand. So please indulge me, stay a little longer, let me share a little more info with you on this. So the reason that hemp will have a full ban in the next year is because during the government shutdown, Congress specifically added language redefining our products. And this imposed a much stricter, harsher limit on tetrahydrocannabidiol. Under the new law, basically any hemp product with any trace amount of THC in it will no longer be able to be sold, manufactured, shipped, etc. And if you know, cannabis, hemp, CBD, all of that is from the same plant. Cannabis L sativa. And the reason why we have high testing cannabis, we have CBD, we have hemp, they are just different classifications of the plant based on how it's tested. However, CBD in its natural form will always have a little bit of THC in it, even if it's grown as such. So that means grandma's CBD, non-intoxicating soft gel pills will no longer be available to help her arthritis. And if you're looking for a number of what percentage of products this comes after, it's 95% of all hemp products. And that just hurts my soul because I am such a big proponent for hemp products for the Farm Bill because it allows truly medical patients in any state to have access to relief to their medicine. And this new bill would put a limit of 0.04 milligrams per whole package, not just per serving, per whole package. Honestly, the hemp industry as a whole, cannabis advocates were up in arms. This has to be the biggest reversal of decades and decades of cannabis advocation, of research, just down the drain, overnight, unilaterally, no decision, no vote. And honestly, this is a crisis in itself. A $28.4 billion industry can stand to be wiped out completely in a year's time, and 300,000 jobs to 400,000 jobs can be slated as well. And state economies and economics are already sounding the alarm on this. This could be detrimental. In Texas, for example, hemp is booming there. In that state alone, there is more than 50,000 jobs in hemp and has generated $5.5 billion alone in revenue. That's one state, baby. Don't mess with Texas. But again, a blow like this to state, but also the market as a whole is just disastrous. But how do we get here, and who can we blame? Who can we point fingers out? Who can we call? Who can we email? Who can we vote against? It's Mitch McConnell. He argued and lobbied so hard for no reason to take these cannabinoids, minor and major cannabinoids, off the market. But if you also want to follow the money, because with politics, you always got to follow the money, it is big pharma and it is big alcohol being scared by the fact that millennials are choosing cannabis over alcohol. Big pharma is very much stressing that millennials are picking plant alternatives over pharmaceuticals. Which, if you've been following the news recently, big box office stores such as Target, Total Wine and Spirits, and Circle K, the gas station, have even started selling legal hemp-derived products themselves. There are even stores in certain states where the hemp product drinks outsell the alcohol in Total Wine and Spirits. Can you believe that? In an alcohol store, a plant alternative is outselling what they're named after? Yeah, that's scaring people. Yeah, it better be. But my predictor is in a year time, Target doesn't want to let go of that revenue. Total Wine and Spirits won't want to let go of that revenue. Circle K won't want to let go of that new record revenue for a gas station. And once we see these big named operators starting to get in on the money and starting to be like, oh, look, it can make me some good green too, we are going to see a shift literally overnight, no explanation, and then all of a sudden everybody up in the higher ups making these decisions are going to be fine with it because they realize how much money it's going to make them. But for right now, they still got their noses up. They are still uneducated, and sadly, there is still a bias against our community and medical patients. That is where you come into play. We have a year's time to change this rule. We have a year's time to tell our friends, to shop with businesses that support reversing this hemp ban. But more importantly, you watching this, hold the power in your hands. Isn't it a wonderful thing that we still live in a democracy? So if you feel that this hemp ban infringes on your right, infringes on your medicating, on your relief, hell, just on your fun because you're looking for a way to relax on the weekend, believe me, the government wants to hear from you. There are people on our sides who are lobbying for it. There are people up there who are advocating for how much it helps cancer patients, for how much the VA and the Veterans Association needs it. So please make your voice heard. The worst thing you can do right now is learn about this new news that directly affects our community and not do anything about it. In the pinned comments down below, I will have direct links to resources, to reach out to senators, to send emails, scripts for phone calls. There will be links for hemp advocacy groups, social medias to follow. But remember, at the end of the day, please vote. Please register to vote. The people at the top have to know how we, the working class, feel. Stay educated, stay up to date, and stay curious. This is an ever-changing market, industry, community that we are a part of. I consider myself a huge advocate for the plant, and part of advocating for the plant is just helping the general public understand why this came into place, how it affects us, but more importantly, how to move forward so we can protect our rights, our medicine, our relief, our fun. So yes, it may be a really scary time. We're getting our rights taken away left and right, but there is hope at the end of the day. There is democracy, there is community, and there is power in binding together. The people united cannot be divided. One time for the plant. Because I know not all of us out there have the same beliefs in everything. I know all of us out there watching this, commenting, don't look the same, think the same, feel the same. But we are all here on this video because we believe in this plant. So please take that power, take that passion, and go forward. And I have all of the belief in my core that in a year's time, this will be reversed because of passionate people like you and me. Thank you for listening to me rant. I hope this helped cleared up some information about this very scary hemp ban. No sugarcoat, it is very scary and detrimental because of what is on the line to be lost. However, given the track record of how far this community has come, how passionate our advocates are, our educators are, there's no reason we can't fight this. I believe in you. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much for being here and taking time to educate yourself. But also, thank you for taking the time to check out the pinned comment for resources on how to fight this. If you learned something new today, please make sure to throw this a thumbs up and comment down below to keep the conversation going. What do you think the outcome of this ban will yield? If you are new here, please make sure to subscribe so we can keep hanging out and learning together, and hit the bell icon so you never ever miss an upload. If you're curious about my type of content, my previous upload was taking 21 Dabagales for my 26th birthday. And my next upload will be sharing some fun PNW solventless goodies for Black Friday. I upload full-length YouTube videos every Friday and Saturday at 2 p.m. PST, and I just uploaded an uncensored donut hole on my Patreon. Please go check it out. It's a fun one. And don't forget, I upload 6 times a week on my new Instagram page, so go check it out. So no matter how you're viewing, guess I'll be seeing you real soon. Peace. And if you didn't hear yet today, I hope you know that I appreciate you and the ball's in our court. Bye.